How do social psychologists measure stereotypes? The most common method of measurement is the self-report survey. Participants are asked to rate their level of agreement with a series of statements, like the ones shown here on the slide. One of the items is, women are better suited than men to childcare. To what extent do you agree with this statement? Take a moment to pause the video and read some of the other items. As you know, self-report surveys are susceptible to faking, and this is especially true when asking about sensitive topics like stereotypes. So, self-report surveys have their limits. Social psychologists also observe individuals in naturalistic and laboratory settings. They might interview people or conduct focus groups and gather rich qualitative data. The preferred method these days is the Implicit Association Test, which measure associations between two concepts via our response times. Depending on how fast or slow you respond to certain word pairings, the test infers whether you are biased toward a group. There's a growing list of tests available, including ones focused on gender, age, race, religion, sexual orientation, and many more. Take a moment to explore one or more of these tests by clicking on the Project Implicit icon on the slide. Then come back to the lecture and learn more about the inner workings of these tests. Implicit association tests present two different types of trials. Some of the trials present stereotype consistent pairings, like boys and math, or girls and reading. Other trials present stereotype incongruent pairings, like boys and reading, or girls and math. If you respond more slowly to stereotype inconsistent trials, it means your brain has adopted the stereotype. It takes your brain more time to process the inconsistent trials because they don't quite match up with your beliefs. For example, if it takes you longer to respond when presented with girls and math, then the test says your brain associates math with boys more than girls. Of course, this is just the theory behind the test, and there is much research that still needs to be done to confirm its reliability and validity. At this point in the lecture, you may be wondering how we learn stereotypes. In the next section, you'll take a look at the development of these beliefs, including the roles of intergroup conflict and social identity.